For 20 years, Peace First has taught students to use critical skills of peacemaking.
When students have Peace First, they start to see themselves as problem solvers and young leaders.
Peace First challenges young people to take a stand in their communities.
It's critical to children's development, just like math and science.
What I see as our lasting impact are three very important things. Young people develop these skills of peacemaking. So we're able to build these skills within young people that they then go and practice. We change the cultures of schools. We help shift adult behaviors. We actually change the way the teachers teach.
Just like in the other games we play, it's important not to mess up on purpose. So if I point at Andrew and say,
it helps us with communicating with each other, so it's
We are taking cooperative games, which students love to play, and we are teaching students in a very fun and interactive way how to be a peacemaker, how to communicate, how to empathize, how to take a stand, how to resolve a conflict.
Peacemaking is important because if you're going to be in any social situation, and school is the ultimate social situation, when you're younger, you have to be able to move past small conflicts and problems. Because anytime there are large groups of people together, there are going to be conflicts that arise, and how you move forward and how you learn from those, it all depends on how you deal with them.
What is different about Peace First is it's a sustainable model.
It gives kids a chance to take the work that they do in school and bring it outside the classroom and actually see positive changes that they can make in their community.
What makes Peace First unique is that we start young. So we don't wait until young people are struggling in schools, but we actually start when young people are 3 or 4 years old.
Peace First challenges students to look at things from a very different perspective.
We stay over time. So we're not a program that flies in, does a workshop, and then leaves, but we're there with students and teachers year in and year out. We integrate service learning into the core piece of our work. The students just don't sit around learning ideas, but they have to get out of their seats and practice them.
Peacemaking is a very active thing. I think that students who are peacemakers are educated and aware about the issues that face their communities, and at the same time feel empowered enough to be able to do something about that.
When we talk about peacemaking, we're not talking about holding hands and singing songs, being passive. We're talking about practical skills that young people need to be part of the world.
Peace First teaches children how to take care of one another and become part of the larger community.
We're talking about cooperation, communication, conflict resolution.
Peace First teaches children to take action and make change in the world.
Our CSL project is trying to get more taxis for the handicapped.
And we're trying to get the council, Gail Brewer, to send us more handicap accessible taxis so the handicapped people can ride in them and they can be safe.
We are making water poems, and then we're going to put them in an anthology and sell them. So people that don't have water or they have dirty water, they could get clean water.
The community project that we have now about the elderly, I kind of get a better understanding.
I never knew that it would be that much fun.
It helps to see the world in a different way.
One of the problems that we have is that we don't call our young people to anything, and then we're shocked that they don't show up.
The only thing standing in their way of activism and engagement in their community is adults who don't really believe in them and have negative perceptions of what they're capable of.
Trains young people to take action when they see injustice.
A peacemaker is somebody who is nice.
I'm a peacemaker because I don't curse, I don't punch, and
I've helped people by trying settling arguments without the punching, and
I just try to be myself and help people that can't help themselves.
So in order to scale up the work of Peace First, we're going to start by scaling up the idea of youth peacemaking. The idea is to create a national and eventually global call for young peacemakers. The Peace First Prize is really imagined as a Nobel Peace Prize for kids. So imagine a national and eventually global search for young people who've transformed their communities in deep, rich ways. 10 of these young people will receive a 2-year, $50,000 fellowship to support their peacemaking work.
Peace First empowers young people by giving them the skill set to be agents of social change.
Gives young people a voice.
Always say positive words.